Hello, my name is Kina Olivas, and I will be doing a presentation on how to make my workplace safer and the physical hazards at my job. I looked around at my work today to look for any physical hazards I could find. Being that it's an office job, there wasn't that many, but I did find a list of 6. So the first one was there was frayed electrical cords under my coworker's desk. So I would suggest to fix this by informing the boss and either having them buy new wire or fixing the wires before it causes electrical burn or shock. In the shop, there was an unguarded chainsaw, and also to fix this, I would tell my boss and have someone at the shop at all times. Even though the chainsaw wasn't left unguarded for that long, I would still think it was very dangerous, and it shouldn't be left unguarded. Or at least they should put a cap on top of the razors. We also have a ladder we have to use in the file room. I just think that every employee should have a safety meeting on ladder safety, since we all have to use it, and just take your time using the ladder. And yeah, there's also loud noise going on from the shop, like engines running, chainsaws running, and it's really loud in the office. I would suggest to my boss to try to keep the noise level down. Um, Also, maybe try to invest in like more soundproof walls if that's available, and even provide us with some ear protection. There's also sun beating through the window constantly, burning our eyes and making it hard for us to look at our computers. It doesn't seem like it's a big problem, but I think it's a simple way to we can address that problem is just by at least adding curtains to the windows or turning our desk away from the sun. Also, I think the most one of the most dangerous, besides the chainsaw being left behind, was there's sparks actually coming out from one of the outlets in the office. This problem needs to be addressed by a professional electrician. It is very dangerous, and I think that sparks coming out of the wall is a big indication that something's wrong. So those are the physical hazards that I saw today at my office job. Here are 10 easy ways to help your workplace stay safer. As well as safer, using these 10 steps can help you save a lot of money in your company. Number 1 is safety. Safety is everyone's business. If you see something wrong, don't leave it for someone else. Regular discussion between colleagues, managers, and workers are key to good safety. So set up systems to exchange information, ideas, and concerns, and regular timetables for making checks. Small day-to-day improvements are the key to a safe and productive work environment. Number 2, use your space well. Don't model up areas for working, resting, or storage. Keep passageways and working spaces clear and well lit. Clean drinking Clean drinking water and restroom facilities should always be available. Number 3, schedule a few minutes regularly to check your work area. Maybe you can use a mobile phone to keep an alarm for maybe every 2 to 3 hours you would check the safety of your work area. Ideally, you should work at elbow height in a natural posture that minimizes bending, twisting, or arm raising. Frequently used items should be within easily reached. Number 4, make sure any machines with dangerous moving parts are guarded and that electrical conditions and wiring are safe. Equipment in the home can injure and kill as easily as in that of a factory. Service and maintain your equipment regularly and check at least once a month to ensure no broken or unstable parts are present. Number 5, think about your environment. It is not just factory work that exposes you to hazards like dust, chemicals, noise, and heat. Office and homes have them too, so maximize natural ventilation. Chemicals should be properly stored and labeled. Keep the temperature comfortable. If heat or cold are a regular problem, consider insulation. Number 6, make sure adequate clothing and protective equipment are available to all your employees. Goggles, shoes, gloves, helmets, and etc. First aid kits are very important, as in training people in how to use them, as well as fire extinguishers. Number 7, Use well-maintained labor-saving equipment for lifting or moving heavy and awkward things, like scaffolds and dollies, or perform regular tasks. Number 8, add a variety of what you or your employees do. Monotony and boredom are the enemies of quality and productive as well as safety. If you're doing the same thing every day, day in and out, you're going to get bored and you're not going to pay attention to what you're doing. So it's good to mix things up a little. Number 9, some of your colleagues may need special care to do their best. Consider the needs of pregnant women, people with disabilities, migrant or foreign workers, and the elderly. Finally, don't forget to take a break. Regular short rest help to keep productivity and work quality high and accident levels low. Longer term, don't think of regular days off and vacations as a luxury. They help to avoid burnout and fatigue and exhaustion. Thank you. To maintain the safety of your job, you must measure your safety progress. How is safety in your workplace progressing? You can find information on the National Safety Council website as well as the OSHA website on how to maintain a safe working environment. You must know your safety data. Still, using a pen and paper is not going to help you monitor your system. The key to effectively monitoring and improving safety at your workplace is real-time tracking hazards, near misses, and incidents as well as corrective actions. Then, you must engage and create a safe culture for your employees. Some of the best feedback is through employees and the opinions of others, and they should matter to you. Engaging your employees in safer work practices is very important. If you just go about implementing rules and boss them around, nobody's going to listen and it's not going to be a safe workplace environment. Tips on how to engage employees would be to have safety meetings every month, talk to your employees and be personable about the safety issues in your workplace, and also it is very important to personally ask each employee about the safety hazards of their job and how they feel that y'all can improve the safety of the workplace. Here are some general precautions you should take in order to provide a safe working environment for yourself as well as others. Your safety is your personal responsibility. Always follow the correct procedures. Never take shortcuts. Take responsibility and clean up if you make a mess. Clean and organize your workspace. Ensure a clear and easy route to all exits and equipment. Be alert and awake on the job. Be attentive at all times to your work surroundings. When in doubt, contact your supervisor or manager for instructions, guidance, and training. Never take risk when it comes to safety. It is not worth it. You need to obey all safety signs, stickers, and tags. They're there for a reason. Take short breaks. When you keep up repetitive motions for a long period of time, and sit, stand, or walk with good posture. Report serious injuries immediately to a supervisor and get emergency help if needed. Lastly, keep things in perspective. Hazards may be limitless, so focus on what's most likely going to happen. Strained backs and sliced fingers may be more popular in your workspace than would the risk of a flooding or the risk of a wild animal attacking you. Always remember that safety is a team effort. Educate everyone in the workplace about the safety requirements and consider posting a list of workplace safety tips. Always keep the communication lines open with your coworkers, employers or employees in order to promote and maintain a safe environment. Immediately notify others of any new or old hazards that you perceive. Be alert to hazardous things that could affect anyone, not just yourself. In this respect, maintain a team mentality at all times. Report a hazardous condition immediately to your manager or supervisor. Be conscious as to what others are doing around you and do your best to ensure you don't pose a hazard to them. If you're an employer, invite and involve your employees in safety planning, like safety meetings. Obtain their insight and give and take suggestions. to ensure that everybody that works with you is on the same page. Thank you, and have a good day.